But you know, why don't we just jump into it after I got bribed to do so. Last time I said that I was gonna grind. I lied. I only have 4.Genshin 4.1 patch is looking different. Yeah, that you know after the whole Unity thing, they kind of like changed everything about Genshin. Thanks for the headbat. So you know after all, change your game. Yeah, I'm getting to it. See, the thing is that it's not actually only. Yeah, there's still no Alchemist of Ars Magna, so it's just games and demo. But yeah, last time I said I was gonna grind. I lied. There will be no grinding. I did not. I grinded a bit, but that was on stream. So I have 4 branches of longevity for 1. I would start upgrading your weapons. Yes. I should also do that. But see, it's a bit daunting when it's 3 5, and this is Shin. Where's Enry's? Yeah. 6 8. Make hers first. Yeah, I have the equipment. I have the other equipment. Then Arya, then Celeste, then Sonya. Well, you know, I started off with Celeste and Sonya's because they were the easiest to do because I don't have Spiritual Mercury. Oh, that's not. But I have enough for. I have basically 1.5. I need 16, and if I liquidate, let me see how many I can make. Okay, that should be. I need. Okay, yeah. 8, and then I can. Actually, let's just spend all of it. Oh well, not spend, but should be. Yeah, I've got the Carnelian to make both. So you. You need gold to craft weapons. Yeah, I've got enough. Why can't I craft you though? Is there a requirement? Henry's next weapon. Oh. Cat Claw. I would make all the weapons. Interesting. Some unlock new ones, yes. Oh wait, no. I confused myself. Hang on. Let me go to the units. Yes. Alright. You. And you. Okay. So I'm an idiot and forgot that I already had Shin's weapon. So now I've got how much? I've got 2 Spirit Mercury. What else is a Spirit Mercury used for? Golden Apple Branch, right. And then Fairy Butterfly Wings. We can do that later. I didn't like Aria's 3rd weapon. Hang on, let me check. Iron Pot. Right. Also, this is like the first specified elemental weapon. Like, most of them have a mixed a variety of different elements, but this is the first one that is specifically ice. But by Arya's 3rd weapon you mean Iron Pot, right? So what do you like about Iron Pot? Red cloak up. Hang on, what? Cloak up, 10R support. Support effect to one ally, attack and intelligence up by 20. Compare the iron to the ice. Rocket Smash. Okay, well, hang on, let me see. What is Heal Spot? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Iron Pot is worth it. Hang on, Rocket Smash is single attack, 40 wind, activation speed plus 10, activates 2 times randomly, and then Wind Pursuit effect corresponding to attack attribute, power 25. That's pretty good. And then she gets a revive. To replace Cure, she gets revive. Clock up. I mean, clock up seems pretty good. But I don't think it's worth it as much as Wind Circuit. The secret attack is better. Yes. The secret attack seems better than the buff. Especially since sustain is probably more beneficial. Debuffing the defense of an enemy and increasing your defense. Seems pretty good. It takes a bit to get a star. I'm sure it'll be fine. How many senju plants am I gonna need? 1, 2, 3. You probably only will be able to use it once. Well, if you've seen how I've been playing, you know that I save up the technique, the special, so that I'm at least I at least have 1 star in reserve until the boss fight where I actually use it. Let's just save here. I saved them all until the boss fight. Yeah, that's basically it. But let's just get into the story. I was rambling on way too long. Marduk College's campsite was deserted in just a few days. After their retreat was confirmed, they withdrew many of their supplies and materials. All that was left was the bare minimum to maintain the camp. The main purpose of it was to support the Harmonia College. They had to thank Professor Gohan for that. That's Celeste. She's with... Spotting Celeste by the open area near the tent, Shin paused. He spotted Albert, there as well.
Yo, Shin.
They're pretty good. I just need to wait until it's done. What a surprise to see you two together.
稽古をつけてもらっていたのよ。私、錬金術師としてはまだ未熟だから、せめて戦いで貢献しようと思って。
Hang on. Celeste, you're not a beginner. Sure, maybe in the story you are, but in game, you're stronger than him. When the time I had him in the party, we were struggling when I replaced Arya with Albert. Like he was a liability. They get better. Oh, I don't doubt that, considering that the next craftable weapon for him is a B rank. Meanwhile, ours are only C. Plus Celeste has defenses. And you turn it on hard. Well, yeah. The way you work hard at whatever you do is what I like about you, Celeste.
ありがとう。真の言葉ってただのお世辞ではないとわかるから嬉しいわね。
Celeste smiled happily as she wiped the sweat rolling down her cheek. It seemed like their training just finished.
姫さんの筋は悪くねえ。基本の動きはできてるし、身を守るだけなら十分すぎるくらいだ。
王宮では武術も習っていたから。
だが動きが型通りで硬いところがあるな。人間相手なら通用しても変幻自在のカイマや家臣相手だと危ねえ。
Yeah, she's got the theory down, but what she lacks is experience.
そうね。精進するわ、もっと。
I'd better gain more strength too. You don't need to worry about that, Shin. You're the main protagonist. You're stronger than everyone in this game. Shin's trump card was the gauntlet given to him by his master. Oh, I already switched that out. And the Philosopher's Stone. However, he hasn't been able to draw out that power yet. Also, only do enemy side quests. Oh. Does doing other characters' side quests affect the route? Because I like doing all the side quests. It might. Oh boy. Albert, do you mind training me next time too?
ああ、めんどくせえな。ま、生き残ったらな。
Right.
アルバートさん、今度の作戦にも同行してくれるのよね。
Please say no. I mean...
乗りかかった船だ。お前らだけじゃ危なっかしいしな。
Oh, I see. Thanks. With you around, we're unstoppable. Yeah, but like, surely you can do every girl's side quest without affecting the route, right? What's gonna happen to a completionist like me? What, quote unquote.
感謝するなら報酬を弾んでくれ。サラリー分の働きはしてみせるぜ。
I'd love to, but I wonder what Ms. Sonia would say. Then again, our funds are quite scarce.
ごめんなさい。私も自分で自由にできるお金はあまりなくって。
You can complete with different routes. Also go to your save files. What about my save files? Autosave. Clears. Huh? I'm confused. Above difficulty. Oh, clears 0. What about it? I'm assuming that's how you do it. I mean, yeah, if you want to go through multiple routes, you're gonna have to play the game multiple times, I guess. Not I guess. You do. And especially if you're gonna do the Chaos route.
チッ、なんだよ。当てが外れたな。ま、出世払いのツケってことにしといてやるよ。じゃあな。
The optional stuff only to Henry. Is that what the guide says too? After Albert released an exasperated sigh, he patted Shin on the back before walking off to the drinking fountain. We're going to leave soon. I'm sure the conditions at the summit will be bad. Let's make sure to fuel up so we don't crash midway.
ええ、シンも。
I think I'll be fine. Shin gazed up the slope. A black cloud swirled near the summit, and the skies appeared to be more ominous than a few days back. Whether Mount Holeb would be consumed by the Oblivion or not was in the hands of Shin and the others. When you see 3 irons, 3 hearts at once. Only do Henry and skip the others. Oh, okay.
私たちならできるわよね、シン。
Yeah, I'm sure we can. Shin and Celeste exchanged glances.
それでは作戦のおさらいをしますね。
What's the battle plan, Sonia? Ready for the raid, the group got back together. Because I want you to stay dedicated to Enri and her route as well. Also resist Sonia. Okay. But like, what if I don't want to? What if I don't want to resist what if I don't want to resist Sonia? At the group representative, Miss Sonia explained the steps in the mission.
私たちはこれよりホレブ山の頂上に登り、火口にベスタの結晶を捧げます。
I'll spend more money. Okay. So I'm gonna do other girls' routes until you bribe me to stay with Envy. Never mind. Okay. Not okay.
ですが、頂上付近は高濃度のダストで汚染されていて、カイマの妨害が予想されます。カイマの相手に手間取っていては、目的地への到達は困難でしょう。
それで二手に分かれるのね。
Or you could. Never mind.
ええ、その通り。状況に応じて火口に向かう組とカイマを引き受ける組に分かれてもらいます。火口に向かうのは賢者の石のおかげでダストに耐性を持ったシン君が適任でしょう。
Gift you an anime lolly doll through the mail. No. Don't do that either.
他に浄化のかまどのことをよく知っているマルドゥックさんとサポートでアリアさんに同行してもらいます。
分かった。よろしくね、シン、マルちゃん。シンはともかく、アリアは大丈夫なの？私の編んだフードだと加護の力にも限界があるの。そこでこの秘密道具の出番だよ。
Arya proudly drew out a torch-like object.
それは？
Also, it's not legal in your country, so maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, you also don't know my address, so. Or my PO box, so.
家具土の松明っていうの。時間が足りなくて1本しか用意できなかったけど、ないよりは全然マシだからね。
Yeah. So. Kagetsuchi's torch was a byproduct while making the embers of Vesta. The tip of the stick was wrapped by the outer shell of the origin. Marduk and... Wait, of the origin, Marduk, and dusted with the powder from the core. It could ward off the dust for limited time. Okay. Thought you would be the type who would be bothered by that.
じゃあ残りのメンバーはシンたちが加工に向かうためのおとりってわけだな。
As long as I don't get doxxed, should be fine. I don't have my address publicly known. I've never been the type to. Yeah, you'd be able to find my Facebook through my name, sure. You won't get anything, but.
アルバートさん、カイマとの戦闘では指揮をお願いできますか？
I don't use Facebook. Yeah, think of it as a reward for supporting me. now you know my name, and so do my other friends.
おう、 船に乗ったつもりでいてくんな。
But I was told I have so many happy birthdays on there that I never responded to. Yeah, same. I didn't respond to any of them either.
ありがとう。頼りにしています。それでは皆さん。
Facebook of her children, but I don't like it. Yeah, I mean, if I set it up right, my profile should be private, but you know, if it isn't, it's not that big of a deal. I don't remember the oldest picture that I have of me, but I remember one time when I changed my profile picture was like when I was 11? Yeah, it was literally before I was in high school. The first time I lied about my age online too. Oh. Miss Sonia's face turned stern. Everyone understood that this was a complicated mission, but no one was allowed to run away at this point.
できるだけ身を守るのを第一に考えてくださいね。ダストは刻一刻と増しています。引き際を誤らないように。
We have protection from the Origin on our side. I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be. I'm sure it'll work out fine. Shin tried to motivate himself by replying enthusiastically. Alright, but the real question is,
みんなを守ってみせるわ。
how laggy is the combat?
やった。
注意深く
Let's see.
観察を怠らずに。
Alright, it's alright. Should be fine if I do this. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. I always do cross guard on Celeste first. Yeah, cross guard on Celeste is good. But like if I go back, let me think. I mean, yeah, it's better to be safe. May as well, I guess. It's just that, you know, extra damage and all. Uh-oh.
クロスガード、
マナプリット。
スラップストリング、
ソードブレイカー。
氷の矢よ。
Alright, get rid of that guy. Also, it's it got laggy. God damn it. Now we can just target this guy. Slapstring's a crazy name for a move. I will say though, I might, depending on how this goes, I might switch Enri's weapon back to her default, because she is very useful because of the defense down that she grants. Okay, that was a lot of damage.
クレセントムーン。
アマルガムエッジ。
Okay, that was also a lot of damage.
よし、この調子でいこう。
Let me look at alchemy. Yeah. Hang on, wire cross. Yeah. You know, when the technician's gloves might be. Hang on, what is Midland Stitch? Is revive and heal an ally? Yeah. Let's just say that I'm probably gonna change hers I'm probably gonna change hers to a different grade first. Since you know, wire claw and wire cross are definitely more useful. Oh. Yeah, that might be another reason why I should switch it. Because other than the stat change, the only difference between claw picks and technician's gloves is slapstring. And let's just say I prefer wire claw. Especially because of the debuff. But you know, we don't need to worry about that until there's an issue.
いいもの拾っちゃった。
Let me see here. Yeah.
やった。
ねえねえ、これっていいものか。
少し休憩しましょう。お茶はどうですか？
お、見つけた。
It's a path you can take.
気をつけて。
Okay.
来るのだわ。
Huh? Cross guard. I haven't used this one yet. It's a single target. May as well. And then, surely I won't need to attack it more than that, right?
クロスガード。トラップネット。
エーテルブリット。
Oh.
アイスミッション。
For some reason I don't like the random hit ones. Yeah. Oh, okay.
ソードブレイカ
They just got one shot. I didn't expect that, but
ー。アマルガムエッジ。
yeah, those were chumps. Talk about chumps.
まあ、ざっとこんなものね。
Literally only attacked once.
ちょっと休憩していこうか。
Oh. It just got instant grayed out. Instant grayed out. I mean, if you've bad RNG, it can be pretty annoying. The random hit ones are good for evasion. Yeah. I mean, what's good about ice emission as well is the paralysis. What I mean, Ice Arrow also has it, but it's a higher chance to get it on ice emission. Let's. I wonder if Gravity Press is more effective on flying enemies. You know, since they're in the air, and clearly it is a buff, a chance to for multiple targets to, but 2 for the paralysis. Yeah. But let's Gravity Press. And then Mana Bullet.
クロスガード。
ソードブレイカ
Okay, well, there was no debuff.
トラップネット。
And he was not poisoned as well.
グラビティプレス。
Right. There was no debuff.
マナプリット。
Now they're funky. Now they're funky looking. Why did I will just. This guy does a lot of damage, so. Let's. Let's try this.
エーテルプリット。
氷の矢よ。
Alright, there we go. Oh my god, how is he not dead?
ヒールステッチ。
How is Shin alive? Barely. 5 HP. Jesus Christ. Ow. Let's I haven't tried. You know, if Swordbreaker was you know, that if that 90% hit, you know, he wouldn't have been on the verge of dying. Need to heal him again. It's probably better to do this.
ヒール。
I suspected that. Okay, well.
ヒールステッチ。アイスエミッション。
Let's just see.
プレゼントムーン。
Right. I've got enough time to revive. And then cross guard, heal herself, and heal Sonya.
クロスガード。危なかったの。
I'm still very confused on how the attack order works, because if it just showed me, you know, like in Honkai, like it would make things a lot easier. I know cross guard activates first. Yeah, I know cross guard activates first because of how much of because of let me just get out of here. It activates first because of... Hang on, how do I see? Because of the activation speed. Elemental Shield activates faster, but, you know, Crossguard basically most of the time guarantees move first. But I'm very confused on sometimes Sonya moves faster, but other times she moves slower. And it isn't activation speed, because there are only a few attacks that have that, like with Heat Edge or Crossguard. See, none of the healing moves have speed up either.
ここで体を休めよう。
But you know, that's a thing for another day. So if it doesn't say to zero,
注意深く観察を怠らずに。
also figured out that gravity press does nothing. I mean, well, does something, but isn't effective against flying enemies. Super effective. So yeah, never doing that again. Ice mission though, that's good.
クロスガード。
エーテルブリット。
アイスエミッション。
ソードブレイカ
スラップストリング。
Okay, so theoretically now, it should be with how it was perceived. Sonya should move first every time, unless I use a skill that has activation speed. So Sonya should move first, right? Okay, after these guys.
マナブリット。
Uh-huh. And then it was either Arya or Celeste, but Celeste is kind of iffy since I used an activation speed skill. So
ワイヤーキック。
okay, well, she wasn't even Enemy wasn't even part of the equation, which is what confuses me.
ー。アマルガムエッジ。
Okay, I expected that to miss.
プレゼントムーン。氷の矢よ。 スラップストリング。
そこ。
錬金術の奥義は
It's somewhat random.
戦いに
Yeah,
も
that's
通
the
じている
problem.
んだ。
Is that because it's somewhat random, you aren't able to predict. You aren't able to efficiently plan out your attacks. Like, if I know Sonya's gonna move first every time, I'm obviously gonna use her as the main healer instead of Enri, who is the
こ
backup.
こなら安心して休めるのだわ。
Since she would obviously move Since I would know Sonya would always move first, and then Henry. Moving like closer to the last. Henry is the debuffer, right? Yeah. But not at the moment. Actually, no. Henry still has Trap Net. Speaking of Trap.
Yatta!
いいものを見つけたようですよ。
Okay, what's this one? I'll figure that out later. I'll figure that out when I step
こ
on
の
it.
術式で
Okay,
活路を開く。
let's do this again. Trap Net. Cross Guard. Ice Mission. I'm off for 2 days in a row. Let's go. With a bullet.
クロスガー
Okay. Sonya? Okay. Sonya?
ドトラップネット
Okay, never mind.
ソードブレイカ
So this is the thing.
アイスミッション
It shouldn't be random. I only work 3 hours today.
エーテルブリット
The main difficulty in this game isn't the enemies, it's the random attack order. Hang on. This is just running away, isn't it? Yeah, withdraw from battle. We're not getting any rewards. So I should be able to stay up an hour and I'm not sleeping. Well, you know, the problem is that I'm at my parents' shop, so you know, while you may not be tired, I'm still gonna end at a unreasonable time. At a time. Hey, let's use wire. Hang on, what is it called? Heat edge. Yeah, let's use heat edge. Holy prayer. Ice arrow. Mana bullet.
マナプリット
Okay, now you move first.
氷の
宿れ力よ。
矢よワイヤーキックホーリープレイヤー
Yeah, that's crazy. You're living on 3 HP. The poison, there wasn't like poison. All right, you should be able to. But you are paralyzed.
日頃の研鑽の成果出てたかな
Oh, they level up. Oh, I got a spiritual mercury. I don't think I need any more of you. Actually, no, I do. I need them for these things. Golden apple branch. Crest of Flame Wolf. Actually, I haven't looked at the crest at the moment for a bit. This will be very good. Let me Fire element boost, fire element boost. It also has confusion resist. Kill mutant prop. And also the stats that it gives is very good. Let me see. Physical, light, fire. Alright. When she gets fire, yes. Physical, darkness, physical, water, earth. And then light, water. That's the thing. See, Iron Pot is the only one that gives fire for Arya. Let me check these others. Light, physical, not physical, earth, light. Well, currently the only one it's good for is Shin. But after I get rid of the heat gauntlet, it won't have much use on anyone. But until it has no use, may as well use them, right? Which one gets confusion resistant? You. Sure, why not? What's my stats now? 104 fire. Yeah. I only care about light and fire around this guy at the moment. On Shin at the moment. I mean, like, they give great attack too. So, like, surely it'll work out.
お、見つけた。
I'll be able to test it out on this battle.
この術式で活路を開
Instead
く。
of using Swordbreaker, I can use Heat Edge. Trap Net, the same. Crossguard, the same. Ice Emission. Actually, go back here. Ice Emission, you. And then bullet you.
クロスガード
Alright, let's see.
宿れ力よ。
God damn! That's a lot of damage!
エーテル
So
クリ
is
ット
that.
トラップネット
Yeah.
アイスエミッション
That was good.
マナプリット
日頃の研鑽の成果出てたかな
Oh, level up for Sonya as well.
やったーラッキー
And now I can actually heal.
ここで体を休めよう。
I'm sure the guide will tell me how good the wolves are, how good the these crests are, these two. 'Cause surely, there is a character that uses fire more than with one attack. Because if I go to Iron Pot, like Arya only has one fire attack when she gets the weapon. Fire arrow is her only fire attack. Which, I mean, it's alright. It does 40 fire damage. But so does Heat Edge. when she gets the fire weapon. Yet, no, I'm more confused. Wait, this guy's only. I'm sure it'll be fine. Like, if she gets a fire weapon like the circuits. Yeah. Hang on, how far is the healing? Oh, okay, it's all the way over there. Oh, I have healed. No, I was just confused myself. Alright, what the fuck is this? Actually, no, I have to go this way. Let's do here again. Capnet, crossguard. Agaria has more ice/water attack because of her weapon. Yes. Oh well, they're water attacks. But, you know, even with Iron Pot, she only has one fire attack. Alright, this should work, right? Ow. Ow. The Iron Pot is not the weapon I'm talking about. Yeah, I get that. It's after window thing. Yeah, it'll probably get good then. 200, Jesus. Okay, well, you didn't target the enemy I was telling you to target, but sure. I still need to do 300 plus damage. Well, you know, you're further ahead into the game than I am, so my Shin's gonna be able to do that easy. Especially with specials. Sonya can do a lot of damage. She does. I mean, she just did 200 there with her with just Ether Bullet. With just her basics. Yeah. I suspect that Sonya's gonna do a boatload of damage. Hell yeah. Okay. Ari does good wind damage with the weapon. Yeah. Oh. Alright, there we go. Those were two biggest threats that I was worried about. The deer and the wolf. Ow. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting that. The extra fire damage is a buff on the enemy. Yeah, it's a debuff. Yeah, I know where you were smoking, but... Ow. Oh, another spiritual mercury. I need those. Alright, I'm worried about what that icon is. I also forgot that I can't go back. Surely it'll be fine, right? I get farted on. Alright, yeah, it should be fine. I can activate all of these, right? This is the fart cloud. It's the fart cloud icon. Pain. So like Arya is demonstrating right now, you can't really die from it. You know, just don't get into battle right after. Especially after taking 3. Especially getting farted on 3 times in a row. You don't get into battle after that. Oh. There's a thing right there. Never mind. Huh? I don't think I'm into that. You don't know if you're not into that? Alright. Well, yeah, you're not into women in real life. Jesus. Where did this damage come from? Huh? She went from doing... Is this like a crit? I guess it's... it's probably a crit. Oh, he's funky. He's dead. Good job, Henry. You right at the last... Did I misremember my Sonya's damage? I mean, your Sonya should be stronger than mine, so... But, you know, that must have been a crit. Even though there is no indication between what is a crit and what isn't in this game. But let's save before we get into this battle. Well, if the damage numbers are more than you expect, then it's probably a crit. But you know, it's the feeling of knowing that you got a crit that makes it satisfying to get a crit. You know, like in Genshin, where you know you crit when the damage number is bigger, and I don't just mean like the number is bigger, but like the actual size of the font, the actual size of the text is bigger when you crit in Genshin. It was as if infinite numbers of ash demons continued to multiply behind the smoky dust. More like ash demons, what? As they climbed the steep path to the summit, they encountered many battles with ash demons. The bad environment and the repetitive fighting exhausted the group. They must have gotten quite far, but the summit was still not in sight. A dark fog obstructed their vision, giving them the illusion that the mountain path went on forever. I know, it's probably because you're wearing a scarf during spring. I'm back. To answer your question from before, I haven't played Archive in a bit. Oh, okay. You just went through a phase. You went through the Blue Archive phase and haven't turned back since. which is like most games. Yeah, but you're still in your visual novel phase, so I guess there's one thing that you haven't gone out of, like me with manhwa, or anime. Oh, yeah, I guess that too. And computers.
先に進むほどダスト濃度も上がってきてる。やっぱり無謀だったかな。
You guys, just a little bit more. Let's do it. Despite his words, Shin was struggling. Thanks to the Philosopher's Stone, the danger from the dust are minimal. The dangers from the dust are minimal. But that was why he took the initiative to lead the group. Yet his fatigue has been building up.
まずいな。全員長丁場の戦いに慣れてない。体力もそうだが、このままじゃ精神力が持たねえ。
I think we'll be fine. Albert leaned over to Shin. He whispered his concern to, so only he would hear.
場合によっちゃ引く決断もすべきだぞ。
Yeah. I mean, in real battle, that would be a good idea, but you know, since it's anime, I already healed up all the way, so after coming this far,
命あっての物種だろう。賞賛があるなら別だが、このままダストの中を進んで河口までたどり着けんのか？
I mean anime, the art style of the shows. Yeah, that's the same with me. I haven't watched anime since like a year ago, I think. But I have been reading a lot of manhwa and manhwa. And that I thought it'd be. Anyway, I'm back. As I was saying, I'm not very committal. I'm very non-committal to a lot of things, and I thought that would be the same for manhwa. Like I thought I'd like read for a solid month, and then I would like fall out of it. And I mean, with anime, it took me a few years before I was like, anime is kind of cringe. I still like anime, though, and I'm on off it most of the time. But manhwa's really surprised me with how I've very much committed to reading a lot of manhwa, and the only issue I have is that I have no one to discuss it with. I don't know anyone who reads manhwa, and I don't watch anyone who reads manhwa either. I prefer manga. Yeah, but you know how it is. I read manga as well, but not as much. Main reason is because I'm at that stage, and I'll probably switch off of it, where I'm like, I prefer full color at the moment. And I say that at the moment, like it hasn't been a full year. And I say that like I don't still read manga. Even though I still read manga, I just don't read as much as I used to. So, yeah. Anyway, what the game? Well, Albert's perceptive, Albert's perspective was very acute. While Shin and the Harmonia College were prioritizing operating their mission, Albert was able to calmly judge the risks. His advice was not something they could ignore.
体感温度の上昇はそれだけ私たちが火口に近づいているからです。私はここに来るまで高度計と距離計、地形図を用い現在地を見失わないようにしてきました。皆さん頑張りましたね。私たちの目指すべき浄化のかまどはもうすぐですよ。
I wonder which big boss we're gonna fight this time. Oh, okay. Before I got so rudely interrupted, I don't know why they're showing Sonya's CG. Like, I can use it as a thumbnail for this VOD, but still, outside of that, thank you, Dexter, for the welcome back. Sonya loaded a crossbow with the polished crystal. A magic circle unfolds as she aimed toward the curtain of dust. The crystal shakes as it's filled with power. Miss Sonya?
クリスタルバレットは貴重です。無駄打ちは
I think she'll be fine. No, as long as she doesn't use a special attack during a cutscene. Before Ari could finish her sentence, Sonya fired a shot of light. The arrow darted out of the crossbow, forming a beam of light as it pierced through the thick layer of dust. For a short period, the dust thinned where they were headed. Then,
あれは頂上、もうすぐそこなの。
I don't know how the dust is that thick that you wouldn't have been able to see the summit. The mountain, at least. The top of Mount Holeb was closer than we imagined. Than imagined. The rocky slopes that loomed over, stopped after a few dozen meters up. Stopped about a few dozen meters up and revealed the smoky top. The climb of the summit was steep, but it was only a little more.
さあ、あと一息。ファイトで。
お。
はい、先生。
さあ、あと一息。ファイトですよ。
And then.
はい、先生。頑張るの。
さすが先生。
You already know.
みんなが息を吹き返したぜ。
I mean, Henry. Yeah, but it looks like we got company. From the dust blown over by the light arrow, the dark shadow was with massive wings leaped out. What I say?
でかいぞ。
Holy! Never mind. I can forget about Sonya. Never mind.
あの大きさ、鳥の化身。アンズーだ。ウガルルムと同じ俺の手下だった送信。
Anzu? I've heard that name. I've heard of someone named that before. Must have eclipsed due to the purification furnace. Monstrous bird cried out in rage as it descended. Hang on a second. Okay, I wasn't crazy. Oh. I was thinking of the right person. You'll find someone better for you than Sonya in due time. Oh, don't worry. I've seen that. I've seen the character you're talking about. I know of the character.
ソニア先生が矢を放って
I
く
didn't. The monstrous bird cried in rage as it descended. As the bird flapped its wings, it stirred up the dust and created a gust like a tornado along the slope.
ソニア先生が矢を放ってくれなければあの家臣の不意打ちを受けていたかもしれなかったのね
She will end up killing you. Look, I'm okay with that. What? I didn't say that. But at this rate, we won't be able to reach the crater.
アンズーの役目はかまどの守護だ家臣になってもその使命を守ってる
Look, I'll figure it out. I'll figure out a way to touch her. This means we have no choice. Only Shin can? That means I can. The heinous god in the form of a massive bird was the final challenge the group mustered. The group mustered up their remaining strength and got ready to battle. What do we know? Then the stone breaks and you die. Anzu, we know of your mission, but we are here to revive the fire in the furnace, so we're forcing our way through. Let's go. Oh boy, another 3000 HP. Alright. The SP... Hang on, let me see. You like birds? I like monster girls. Harpies are no exception. She's flying too. Oh boy, I wonder how many attacks you're gonna miss. Let's do the main the thing I've done most usually. Except that I use Millionaire Shot.
先陣を切るクロスガードミリオネアシュー
Shoot, I mean.
宿れ力よ
トアイスミッション
Uh-huh.
トランプ
I
ネ
just
ット
just want to have as many debuffs on her as I can. Oh god. You can use multiple stars at once. No, I know. I'm just trying to debuff her before I send out the big damage. She's funky now. But Shield Breaker this time. Heal Sonya. Holy Prayer. I don't even remember what I was talking about before. I think I healed Sonya with Enri, yes. And then I heal Enri with Arya, and then I heal Shin. Because Sonya is theoretically faster.
ヒールステッチ
Okay, now he's paralyzed. Oh boy.
シールドブレイカ
ホーリープレイヤー
Actually, Shield Breaker doesn't do much with my attacks because I was going to use Etheric Edge, which is a light attack. So I'm still going to use it. Then Cure Shin. I think I'll use. I'll do element shield eventually. Probably will have to. But for now, the bullet should work. Oh.
畳みかけるエーテリックエッジ
Okay, yeah. His strongest attack misses, of course it does.
エーテルブリット
You know what, at least Sonya can do big damage.
ランサーロットキュアステッチ
Alright. Yep, wow. That's great. I wish we had an attack that could remove the flying the fly buff, as in grounding her, and like gravity press would probably be a good contender for an attack like that, you know. It does not do that. And Sonya can heal
ク
herself.
ロスガー
Uh oh. Great. Yep. The one time Sonya does not move like second because crossguard has the activation speed.
ドグラビテ
Yeah,
ィ
the one time the enemy's faster than Sonya is the one time that she can get killed by it, of course.
スラップストリング
ブレードショット
The poison does pretty good damage too. Heat Edge again. Moonlight Stitch Sonya this time. Element Shield. And then heal Shin.
エレメントシール
宿れ力よ
Oh. Thank you, Element Shield.
ドヒール
How many debuffs does she have? Jeez. I'm hoping for more paralysis, you know. But the fire damage doesn't do much. But instead of Shield Breaker, actually, yeah, she has increased physical. She has increased physical damage. She doesn't have decreased physical attack. Yeah, physical damage. Oops. Amalgam Edge, because that's physical. Yes. Will Trapnet work again? Probably not. Also, I'm glad that I barely got Celeste's skill off too. I did not plan for it, but it worked out in the end. But now, I just attack now, and I get my mana back. Ow.
スラップストリング
エーテルブリット
アマルガムエッジ
Oh, good job missing again, Shin. You're very good in this. You're very good against this boss. Your strongest attacks have missed both times, and your weakest ones always hit. I should be able to finish her off this time. Blade shot will hit. Wire kick will hit. Attack. This should be good. This should be good. Okay, good. None of them died, so they all get the XP. She died. There we go. It's not a hard boss fight, as you can see. We used all our mana, but our health is all very high, except Arya's. And Sonya's is struggling a bit, but you know, we get through. But the annoying thing was that she could fly, and the only reason it's annoying is because most Shin's strongest attacks missed because he's a melee guy, and for some reason they just for some reason there's just a buff that you can't remove. Maybe you can. If you can, that'll be dandy, because I would use that character all the time. How much XP do we get though? Huh? We got more XP fighting the grunt, finding the mobs than the boss. All right. It didn't feel as sustainy as the fire lion, you know. I was doing tons of damage to it. But you know, I want her as a crest for no particular reason. She's just strong, you know. The heinous god Anzu let out a painful cry as it writhed midair. Soaring with its wounded wing, it tried to keep its distance from Shin and the others. See, in this one, Albert would have been really good. To replace Shin, because while Shin could debuff, he missed a lot. Wait, there's no need to slay it. Shin stopped Albert's attack. Why don't I just heal it like I did with the other one? I mean, yeah, we could do that too, but talk about trigger happy. At the monstrous bird's sword, an updraft formed. Shin and the others grabbed onto the nearby rocks to stay put while holding down their hoods. Uh-oh. The dust may have risen up, but a swarm of ash demons came rushing in from behind. Alright, Albert, it's your time to shine. You didn't do anything that battle because you aren't in my party, so you've got full health and full mana. But this amount is just... Yeah, I know why you did either. Albert slashed his saber and sliced the Ash Demon's leader. Perhaps it was due to exhaustion. His movements seemed to be lacking in finesse. Man, this guy's useless. He didn't even fight the demon, and he's already exhausted. Jesus Christ. This is why he's alive. Even a combat specialist was struggling. Shin felt hesitant, leaving Enri, Celeste, and Ms. Sonia, who were reaching their limit of fatigue. Yeah, especially Enri, Celeste, and Sonia, because Sonia died. Celeste has no MP. And Enri's fine.
大丈夫。まだ戦えるわ。ええ、だから言って。早くベスタの種火をかまどへ。
Quickly. You guys, Shin looked down at the slope as he clenched his fist. That was when an ash demon leaped from the cliff by Enri's feet to the sudden attack. Enri's reaction was delayed. I wish I could yell, Enri! It was a critical moment. Suddenly, the ash demon's stomach was sliced by a sharp blade. Huh? Who the fuck are you? Shin's eyes widened to the humanoid that he's never seen before. It had luster and shine like porcelain. What is that? That's what I'm asking.
一体だけではないわ。あそこにも。
More and more humanoids spawned out from the cliffs. The unknown appearance, confusion spread among Shin and the others.
ドールだ。
A doll?
知っているの、アルバータ。
ヨハン教授の作っていた自律人形さ。高濃度のダスト環境下でも活動可能な対ダスト兵器って振り込みでな。
Well, you know, since it's a doll, it doesn't really need to breathe.
その通りですわ。人のセリフを取らないでくださいます。
When did these guys get dustproof hoods? Enri didn't make them for. Enri didn't make any for them.
その声はマルチヌ？
Maltina led her autonomous dolls as she comfortably walked through the dust. Beside her was Friend, who had his dog ears covered with his hood.
大丈夫ですか、シンさん。
Yeah, I'm fine.
マルドゥック派のマルチナリーベ、華麗に参上ですわ。
Maltina, Friend, you guys came.
許可をくださったヨハン教授に感謝することですわね。まったく、あなた方の戦いようときたら危なっかしくて見ていられませんわ。
What?
狙ったみたいにいい場面で駆けつけてくれて。
Yeah, she was in the background while we were fighting off a harpy, you know.
でも助かったわ。命拾いしたの。
For once.
間に合ってよかったよ、エンリー。姉さんも教授にあんなに強く頼んだの初めてなのに。
Is this
なんて
always
ないんだから。
is this always gonna be the case with these fights? Like, you get rid of you finally beat the boss, and now, oh no, you're all fatigued, and you're gonna have to be saved by someone. Whether it was Albert, Shin using his protagonist powers, or fucking these guys. Even when we were fighting Seashat. But you know, at least we got Seashat after that one.
何のことかしら。フレン、余計なこと言わなくていいの。
We could never have an easy victory, you know? We always have to struggle way more after we fight the boss. I mean, I don't, because this is a cutscene, so like, I'm fine. But I'm talking about the characters. Oh, really? Thank you, Maltina.
とにかく。
Okay. Hang on. There's a Steam notification. Altina blocked Shin's words and quickly raised her baton. baton. It's a stick. It seemed like that was her ether gear.
私とこのドールたちが来たからにはもう安心ですわ。なぜならドールこそオリジンの知識を生まれし秘密兵器。ダストの中で戦いカイマを撃つために生まれた優雅にして盛況なる戦士。さあドールたち、我が手足となって戦場を舞いなさい。
With Maltina's cue, the dolls began to clear away the ash demons. While one spun its arms with blades, another shot beams of light from its forearms. Wow.
私も負けていられないわ。
I also really love the how that how the doll CGs are just them standing. They don't even attack in their CGs. Celeste darted out as she struck a massive ash demon. The doll failed to defeat. Jesus. As her blade gouged the ash demon, her spell activated and emit a flash of light. Why did that sound wrong? As her blade gouged the ash demon, her spell activated and emit a flash of light. Isn't it? And emitted. Whatever. That light penetrated the ash demon's body and wiped away the dust.
どう？私だって。
おお、やるじゃないか、姫さん。
Yeah, not as good as me, Albert, the main protagonist. Hang on a minute.
ドールの邪魔をしないでほしいものですわね。シンさん、ここは僕たちに任せて先に行ってください。この状況を覆す秘策が
Way
何
ahead of
かある
you.
んですよね。
I should have already been at the summit by how by how long it's been taking them.
カイマのお相手は私たちでします。だからどうかお願いします。
Maybe I should have taken a picture of actually no. I was gonna say to take a picture of the what's his name? Friend. Yeah, Friend's CG, but I've got Maltina's. You guys.
行こうシン。家臣が羽ばたいた影響で頂上までのダストが晴れてる。きっとこれが最後のチャンスよ。
Yeah, we've just been standing there. Luckily, no one's tried to ambush us. I grabbed hold of Shin's arm. Marduk also directed her strong gaze of determination toward him. Okay, now that we're here, all that's left to do is to climb. Feeling the support of his friends from behind, Shin made his way up the final mountain path. The group entered a large hole on the side of the mountain. To reach the crater, the winding path was dimly lit from the lava. Marduk guided Shin and Arya through the rocky corridors before reaching an open area. The next moment, a gush of steam attacked the group.
それにすごいダスト濃度。
I am surprised that there aren't any environmental debuffs, you know? Actually, maybe I'm speaking too soon. We can't stay here for too long. Marduk, is the purification furnace below this?
ああ、そこからベスタの種火を投げ入れるんだ。
Got it. Shin removed his hood and activated this Philosopher's Stone. Now he's piss-colored. The normally lethal dust flickered ominously against the light from the lava, while nullifying the poison from the dust entering his lungs using the Philosopher's Stone. Shin cautiously made his way toward the rock above the crater. He stopped along the edge as he gazed down at the boiling furnace. Just standing here makes me feel like melting. Is the fire really calmer now? But as long as we have this... Shin drew out the embers of Vesta from his pocket. The crystal made from the core of Marduk contained the entire group's hopes. If he were wishing on the crystal, as if he were wishing on the crystal, he placed it against his forehead. I hope this works. I want to repay Marduk for entrusting me with its core. In order to save Marduk in Mount Holeb, the gods tried to protect them from oblivion. Embers of Vesta, the flaming crystal passed down from the apostles, come forth the revival of the furnace of purification. Crystal ember left Shin's hand. Using the force of gravity, it slowly got consumed in the crimson lava. After a short pause, the surface began to bubble violently. What's this? What's that? How's that? God damn it. Forgetting about the heat, Shin leaned in to look. If this succeeded, the firepower should be restored. But... huh? The surface of the lava that was boiling suddenly turned calm. The purification furnace turned silent as if nothing happened. Nothing's happening. Why?
ベスタの種火が完全じゃなかったとか、何か工程に失敗があったとか。
いや、ベスタの種火は完璧だった。原因は種火じゃなくてかまどの方だ。
Oh hell nah. You're gonna have to jump into the lava. Mara clutched her fist and looked with a look of regret.
なんてこった。俺の想像以上にかまどの火が弱まっていたんだ。だから火がついてもそれが大きくならねえ。
No way. Is there anything we can do? The crystal that was turned into embers was an important core of Marduk. But they no longer can prepare a replacement. Okay. If it didn't work, that just meant the mission to revive it, to revive Mount Holeb has failed. Okay, I'm struggling to breathe. Huh? Is it? It's her again! Ah, oh, thank God. From the great hole by the crater, the massive dark shadow sprung out. Extending its wings, it's gliding down toward the group, roaring in rage. Huh? What?
戻ってきたのか。すごい怒ってるみたい。私たちがかまどに手を出したから。
We didn't even touch. Thank God. I mean, she is one. That appearance must have coated itself with dust and forced the body to repair. How reckless.
逃げろ。そこにいちゃやべえぞ。
Just like kick it into the lava or whatever. Whoa! The ground he was standing on was quickly obliterated by Anzu. Shin quickly jumped, but he was blown away by the tremendous wind. Anzu was able to turn close objects to dust just by flapping. There was no time to find another foothold. Oh well. Guess I'll die. I am not gonna fall. He was desperate. Shin moved his hand midair to get hold of the dust currents. Using the Philosopher's Stone, he created energy from the dust to float. Of course, he couldn't fly as well as Arzu, but he managed to avoid crashing into the lava.
こっちだし。またアンズーが仕掛けてくる前に早く。
Why is it having problems here? If it happens again, I'm gonna stop for the day. I didn't even know. I don't even know what the last text box was. Shin pointed his gauntlet toward Anzu, who turned to target its next attack.
シン、何を考えてるの？
Everyone help me get all the way here. I don't want to give up either. If it is being weakened by the dust, I'll try to wipe it out, even if it is just a little bit. Anzu charged again, but driven by rage, the fast movements were easier to read. Shin drew the enemy close to him before twisting his posture to roll forward in the attack. The rising currents acted as buoyancy, allowing him to dodge Anzu's attack. Right after he extended the blade from his gauntlet to strike its eclipsed back. Now's the time! Whoa! Shin clung to Anzu's violent moves. Take in more of the dust, Anzu. I'll accept all the dust you can. I'll accept all the dust you consume.
無茶よ。賢者の石だって万能じゃない。そんなことしたらシンの体が持たない。
It'll be fixed later. Anzu dashed as she placed her hands on the edge of the crumbling furnace. That was when the rocks crumbled as she nearly fell in.
なんとかしないと。何か方法は。デスタの種火はもう捧げてるから、あとは火力が増幅するきっかけがあれば。
Thanks to the head pat if I had my V-chip model. I don't even know how to. I don't even know what to search up. To yeah, thanks for the hydrate. I don't even know what to search up to fix this shit. That was when she eyed the Kagutsuchi's torch she was holding.
松明はマルドックのオリジン体を素材に使ってる。燃料としては波の素材よりも効果的なはず。こうなったら。
Alright, surely the fire will. Ari raised her arm to throw the torch into the furnace.
氷星、松明の火がかろうじて人化を防いでるんだ。それを捨てたら絶対に助からねえぞ。
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine.
でも私にはこれしか。死んだって命をかけてるのよ。一つだけ方法がある。アリア、俺と送信契約してくれ。え？マルチョ、今なんて。
I haven't set up a lurk command yet. Surprised, Arya stared into Marduk's face. The fierce battle by the crater was taking a tragic turn. There was no way Shin could win a fight midair. Absorbing all the dust the Handless God was consuming was a reckless challenge, like scooping water into a bucket from a lake. Still holding on to Anzu, Shin understood the conditions, yet he continued to struggle since he still believed. Yeah, he believed that Arya and Marduk will save him. The Embers of Vesta entrusted by Marduk and created with his friends was had to work. Philosopher's Stone release. Using the blade pierced into the Handless God, he drained out all the dust he can. As the dust faded into from its wings, it exposed the scarred body. That caused a change in the current as Anzu's body slammed against the rock wall of the volcano. Oh well, Shin's dead. Gah! Rock shards flew as Shin was tossed away as well. It was a miracle he didn't fall straight into lava. Shin's body rolled across the rocky ground as he landed on a large rock that protruded. It was only a few meters above the area where Arya and Marduk stood. It's all the sounds. No, it's not enough. Even after taking out only this much dust, it'll regenerate. But if I continue, inverted colors. I think that picked up in the mic. Shin writhed in agony as the blood in his body boiled. He unconsciously clawed at his throat while gasping. The amount of dust accumulated in the stone that had long. Huh? Stop moaning. What? I'm role playing. The amount of dust accumulated in the stone had long surpassed its capacity. If he accumulated any more corruption, Shin would have had the same body as an ash demon. But if that's the only way, Shin tried to stand despite the high heat was taking over his sanity. Okay.
すげえな、お前ら。その根性、人間にしとくのが惜しいくらいだぜ。
Marduk.
それに比べて、かっこ悪いよな、あれ。復讐に逃げて、子分に頼りっぱなしで。
Yeah, kinda true.
小せえよ。マジ、小せえ。
Marduk looked down at her fists while snickering, but suddenly a strong will sparked in her eyes.
だけど、そんな俺でも一つだけやれることがあんだよ。
What are you planning to do? Marduk began to walk toward the crater. Getting a bad feeling, Shin reached out to her. The next moment, Anzu darted out from the hole, searching for its prey. It moved its neck as it locked its gaze on Marduk's small figure. Watch out!
させないよ、エアーハンマー。
Arya raised her ether gear to expand her spell. The air pressure suddenly changed as a massive tornado slammed against Anzu. Anzu, who was targeting Marduk, got blasted away.
お前、俺のことも分かんなくなっちまったんだな。悪い、俺が不甲斐ないばっかりに。でも、もう終わりだ。今度こそ、お前たちを苦しみから解き放ってやっから。
With the hot gust burning through its layer of dust, it appeared Anzu's rage was building even more. The wind shoved Anzu toward the rocky walls, but it quickly regained its position while circling the crater and attempted to charge back. The monstrous bird opened its beak, darting towards Marduk. It tried to swallow her whole. But just before it can, Marduk threw herself down. Spreading her arms, she dived headfirst into the furnace, filled with bubbling lava. Well, I guess she's gonna die. There's no wonder she wasn't in our party. Marduk! Forgetting the pain in his body, Shin shouted. She was immersed in piping hot lava. Oh, hello, St. Quartz. She'd never survive. Not even her bones would remain. But it seemed like Marduk jumped in her on her own, which meant... What? Suddenly, the inner crater began to shake. With a strange vibration that rippled throughout the area, there was a powerful rumbling that echoed deep in the body. Instinctively, Shin looked at the purification furnace. With the ember of Vista offered and Marduk engulfed, the surface of the lava began to bubble violently. A whirlpool soon formed and an unimaginable amount of heat erupted from the furnace. Is the fire in the furnace reviving?
マルちゃんが私と送信契約してくれたの。
Arya climbed up to the cliff where Shin stood. She helped Shin get back up while eyeing the vortex of fire accelerating from the furnace. Arya, why did Marduk throw herself into the furnace? This change is caused by her, right?
ベスタの種人同化して起爆剤になるって。そのためにはマルちゃん自身が飛び込む必要があったの。今までマルちゃんはそうしたくてもできなかった。ジューマと変わらない体じゃかまどの火に耐えられないから。
So that's why she formed a contract with God. Arya nodded in response. Wait. Yeah.
契約によって私とマルちゃんはエレメントを共有した。ジューマの肉体は燃え尽きてもエーテルギアを通じて魂のつながりは維持されるから。
Oh, does that mean you're gonna get fire?
そして完全に消滅するまでのわずかな時間にオリジンの力を取り込むことができれば。
The entire crater rumbled as lava reversed. Within the vortex, something colossal rose. Oh, hello, Mega Scott. The origin, Marduk. The real Marduk. Among the flames, Marduk released a cry. From its appearance, it resembled a wild boar. However, being sunk in the burning lava, Marduk spewed flames that made her look far different from ordinary creatures. Her back was lined with rocky spikes, and every time she roared, an eruption occurred. She was pretty much another active volcano within the crater. How reckless! Even if this may be logically correct, the risk of failing was too high.
じゃあなんてシンに言われてもな。本当に死んじゃうかと思ったんだから。でも見て、ダストがアンズの様子が。
It seemed like the purification furnace was operating once again. The dust was being drained into the vortex, along with the miasma in the air. The dust engulfing Anzu was removed and burned in the lava. In the blazing lava. With this purification furnace, this is the purification furnace. It's an incinerator that burns the dust. Moments later, Shin felt his body feel lighter. It's actually purifying him. The dust he collected using the Philosopher's Stone was also drained. With the corruption removed, his body felt much better.
シン、そろそろ脱出しよう。辺りがどんどん熱くなってる。これ以上ここにいたら私たちまで蒸し焼きになっちゃう。
I'm sure we'll be fine. It seems like Anzu can't do anything about the furnace anymore, so there's nothing left for us to do. They weren't sure if Marduk can burn all the dust collected on Mount Holeb. Even if the heinous god Anzu was temporarily neutralized, the eclipsing cannot be reversed. She's gonna die as well. As much as Shin wanted to stay and watch, he simply rooted for Marduk inside of him. Soon after they joined Enri and the others, Mount Holeb erupted and pierced the skies covered in dust. The flames struck the dark clouds of miasma forming in the sky and lit the mountain as if it were a secondary sun. It was almost like a scene from a myth, the breath of life, or the roars of fires that burnt away the impurity. Large clusters of burning dust poured down like rain. Shin and the others who were near the crater quickly ducked under a large rock that protruded. out to protect themselves. The exhausted group returned to the campsite right before the sunset. Shin slept like he was dead and woke up right before dawn. He got up and stretched lightly. His body didn't feel, bad at all. He felt thirsty but realized his bottle was empty, so he had no choice but to go outside. The night air seemed more refreshing than the previous day. It was before dawn, but the sky fairly bright from the eruption. Okay. The dark dust clouds were consumed by the purification flames and writhed like creatures. I think I heard sounds of rain in the middle of the night. The puddle at his feet was grey and muddy. Shin walked while avoiding it. That was when he noticed someone standing from the corner of his eye. Arya? Arya then was gazing up at the evening sky. The skies along the summit looked surreal with a blend of dark and orange colors. Shin followed her gaze and turned to the skies. The next moment, they spotted a burning cluster falling from above. Oh, what? Arya? Arya instantly darted off. Is she falling? Shin rushed after Arya, who was chasing the falling object. Oh, yeah, she is. Oh, she's fading. That's unfortunate. The burning stone crashed on the mountainside. By the time the two reached the scene, the stone cooled down and thin streams of smoke rised from its red-hot surface. Marduk stood beside it. No, rather than just standing, she was like a mirage or a blurry illusion of some sort. She waited for Shin and Arya's arrival in the same form they remembered.
あんがとな。ちゃんと来てくれて。
Man.
呼ばれたからね。契約者なら当然だよ。それよりダストは大丈夫なの？結構苦戦してる。まあ、かまどは息を吹き返したばっかだし、俺もまだオリジンとしちゃ未熟だから仕方ねえけどな。だから今はこうして幻を送り込んで更新すんのが精一杯だ。
Is there anything we can do to help? Marduk shook her head in response to Shin's question.
お前らにはもう十分助けてもらった。いろいろ迷惑もかけちまったし、詫びなきゃいけねえのはこっちだしな。
Man, why can't you just be a crest like the rest of them?
そんなこと気にしなくていいのに。
そういうわけにはいかねえよ。これでも火の送信の親分なんだ。義理を書くわけにはいかねえ。だから今はここらのダストを抑え込むのに精一杯だけど、いずれお前らの力になりてえって考えてる。
本当に火のオリジンの助けが得られるならこれ以上すごいことはないよ。
But don't force yourself too much. Previous Marduk consumed too much dust in Eclipse. If they burdened the purification furnace in the origin of fire, they might repeat the tragic event.
わかってんよ。ま、確かに子分たちがいたらもう少し楽ができるって思うけどな。
Underlings? You mean your kin?
そういえばアンズは
Wait.
ダストは払えたけど、
Okay,
過信の
yeah.
ままだ。今は力を失って。
It wasn't a
休眠してる。
question so much it was a correction.
そっか。
Marduk, the origin of fire, had many gods that followed the origins, also known as kin. But many of those turned heinous due to the dust. Ogarurum, and Anzu that they battled were one of them.
家臣を元の送信に戻す方法はまだ分かっていないの。マルドゥック派は禍根を断つためにも討滅するべきだって言ってるけど。
I've been taught by my master that the gods protect Soshi. Soshi, yeah. Therefore, it's not good to defeat the gods carelessly. You probably shouldn't go around defeating gods.
ハルモニア派も同じ考えよ。だからソニア先生も家臣を浄化する方法をずっと研究してるの。
Purification of a heinous god.
それができんなら大したもんだな。先代のような犠牲は足したくねえ。
頑張ってみるよ。それが私たち錬金術師の目指すべき道だって思うから。
なんだ、結局世話になりっぱなしか。それじゃ期待して待ってるぜ。
Marduk's figure was starting to fade. The fire from the shard went out and the communication was about to end. We'll see you again, Marduk.
頑張ってね。ダストに負けないで。
大名だ。俺の根性見くびんなよ。
Marduk flashed a smile at the end before her illusion vanished. As silence filled the mountain road, an ash-filled rain began to fall.
戻ろっか。
Yeah, we better get back to our own battle. Outside the tent, Henry and the others who noticed the two missing became worried as they waited.
シン、アリア、二人ともどこに行ってたの？
We were doing stuff, we were. Sorry, we were talking with Marduk.
マルドックと？あの子は送信として河口に残ったのでは？
Yeah, she turned into a new origin and is fighting the dust. But she took a moment to greet us.
これから忙しくなるよ。私たち、マルちゃんにいろいろ託されたからね。挨拶？何を言っているのかしら。
The two tilted their heads in confusion. But Shin and Arya smiled and nodded firmly. In the end, they all waited for the volcanic activity to diminish before descending Mount Holeb with the remaining members of the Marduk College. Alright,